I'm Soundarya, coming from a very colorful and cultural place, Chennai, and currently I'm working in Hungary. So I completed my bachelor's in design in Chennai, and I'm the gold medalist of my batch. So I had a very good CGPA, which helped me with my scholarship and stuff. So with a 100% scholarship, I came to Hungary to study my masters. I completed my masters in interior and spatial design with fully. Europe is actually a fashion hub, not just for fashion design. It's actually a design hub. I should say design hub. That's the right word. Yeah. So it's for any sort of design, automobile design, fashion design, or interior design, or architecture, whatever it is. I prefer Europe is actually the core of it. I felt I was all my inspirations. I was also researching while I was researching for the universities and countries. I was also researching that who is doing this in Chennai, and I found two to three. And I also discussed with them, and for out of all those three, I liked only Europe Study Centers, to be honest, not to. Exactly, and these countries are very underrated. I would say that because after we don't value because we. One good thing about me is that I don't brand any country like, okay, this country is not famous, it's not good for this. I don't misjudge, I don't prejudge anything like that. Only we will know only when we try. And there are so many good things here. It's impossible to explain all that, but only when they try. I did my master's in interior and spatial design.
Okay.
And it's more concerned about spatial design in the sense it's like exhibition space design, any space. Interior, I wanted to do this because my interest is in 100%. It's not just for the tuition fees, but it also covers your dormitory living expense. It pays your dormitory plus tuition fees, plus they also cover your medical insurance, and plus they give us the living expense stipend. Creativity does not always work. We need some space to become creative again. Like we need that. Creativity doesn't always work for anybody. We need that time and space. And here the professors are so friendly, and they will sit with you and help you with your project, like their project, So we can put our ideas together, and there are a lot of team activities here, where we can all put our ideas together and work on a single project. That's where I started valuing like team. That's actually a very good thing. I regret now why I didn't come for my bachelor's here. That's actually a very good thing. All these things that I got lately in life.
Hello everybody, my name is Shivaraman, Director of Europe Study Center. In our continued series of episode with our students, today we have a student with an interesting topic who studied bachelor's in design and continued her master's in Hungary and currently working there. Welcome Soundarya for the interview.
Hello sir, very good evening to one and all present here.
Thank you so much. So kindly introduce yourself to our audience.
Okay, I'm Soundarya, coming from a very colorful and cultural place, Chennai, and currently I'm working in Hungary. So I completed my bachelor's in design in Chennai, and I'm the gold medalist of my batch. So I had a very good CGPA, which helped me with my scholarship and stuff. So with a 100% scholarship, I came to Hungary to study my masters. I completed my masters in interior and spatial design with fully funded scholarship, and now I'm working here. So that's the base to introduce me in a short way. Yeah.
There was a fantastic introduction which shows both you have explored the world and you have done with the scholarship. It's like a win-win situation for you, for your parents, everybody. So first, let's start with your journey in the same flow as this process goes. First is tell us about what you studied in your bachelor's. What made you to choose that particular course that you studied in your bachelor's? enlighten the audience.
Okay, so I always wanted to. I'm actually very. I have an creative eye. I always felt that I'm very good at drawing, painting, and so I'm a very artistic person. I always felt that right from childhood. So I wanted to do something related regarding this field. So I chose. I wanted to do architecture, but it was 5 years, and I don't want to study that long, to be honest. So, bachelor's of design is very similar to architecture, but it's just 4 years. So I chose that. That was like, okay, that was motivating me. It's just 4 years and I can do that. So I chose that. And throughout the 8 semesters, before entering the university, I made sure that, okay, I'm stepping in. I chose this field, so I should win no matter what. So I made sure, and throughout the 8 semesters, I was the topper, but I don't feel any proud about that. But consistency and persistence is actually very difficult for someone to follow, but I felt that I did that. I was consistent, so I'm very happy about that. And which and that gold medal helped me in a lot of ways. Without that, and without that good CGPA, I would not have gotten the scholarship or the application to study here.
Wonderful,
So
wonderful.
yeah.
So after your bachelor's or during your bachelor's, when did you finish your
Mhm.
bachelor's, by the way? Which year?
Bachelor's I completed by 2021.
2021 you finished your bachelor's. So when did you
Mhm.
actually plan to do your master's? When did you start your planning, I mean?
Oh, okay. While studying bachelor's, I made sure that I want to do masters abroad. So that
Okay,
was one other motivation to get gold medal in the bachelor's. So
super,
I
super.
was very sure that I want to study, I want to explore the world, I want to know more things, because that time I knew how construction field worked in India, but I also wanted to know how the world works. So I was very sure that I wanted to do masters abroad, but then my dad said only a bachelor's I will afford. Masters you have to take care of by your own self. So after my bachelor's, the moment I completed, I was working in a firm. Parallelly, I was also I contacted the ESC, and then parallelly my this process was also going. I was also working, and the
Yeah,
moment visa came, yeah,
yeah, we will
and
come to those
then
things. Before that, sorry,
okay,
sorry,
all
Soundarya.
right, it's
Now,
okay.
just for the flow, for the people to understand, that's why, nothing else.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
you decided to do your master's.
Mm.
So, when did you start applying? Which year? In your
Same
final year?
2021 final year after
Super.
graduation.
So, you would have had a lot of options, right, in front of you. Many
Yeah.
different countries. So, any specific reason to choose Europe as your study destination?
So Europe is actually a fashion hub, not just for fashion design. It's actually a design hub. I should say design hub. That's the right word. Yeah. So it's for any sort of design, automobile design, fashion design, or interior design, or architecture, whatever it is. I prefer Europe is actually the core of it. I felt I was all my inspirations were from Europe. So I felt
Super.
okay. Let me try. Let me. I thought this would be the right choice, so I chose Europe,
So, you
and
did not,
I had.
sorry,
mm,
please go ahead, please go ahead.
it's
Sorry.
okay. And I had. I also. I went through all the countries and all the universities, all the syllabus what they offer and offered, and I felt I loved only two universities, one from Italy, one from Hungary here, and I liked these two. And let me try these two. And then that time Italy didn't have the scholarship opening the time I applied. So, but then so scholarship is not a possibility now with Italy. But then I got the application there. So Italy is gone now. So Hungary was the other option, and now I applied. I got selected, and I also got selected for the scholarship. And then very smooth. That those things were
Super.
good, but
Super.
but I'm a girl who is very. I love my family. I have never been out of my home, not even for a single night. My parents love
Okay.
me. I love them. So not even I don't even go to my relatives' house to stay one night. It was another
And
very hard decision to step out.
I can
My
understand. I
visa
can
came.
understand.
my visa came, and I was thinking for 10 days to book the ticket or not. It took me so long. But then I didn't let my comfort zone or fear control me. I took that step. Okay, let's do this. I
and you
was
move out of
crying, but I
India.
made it.
Yes, wonderful. Now, once you decided, okay, you want to explore, you wanted to get into Europe. So, how did you
Mm.
find us basically? How did you get to know about Europe Study Center?
Okay. I was also researching while I was researching for the universities and countries. I was also researching that who is doing this in Chennai, and I found two to three. And I also discussed with them, and I for out of all those three, I liked only Europe Study Centers, to be honest, not to
Thank you.
butter up
Thank you.
anything,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to be
See,
honest, yeah,
as
yeah,
I already told you in the
mm-mm.
pre-talk with this interview,
Yeah,
this is
yeah, yeah.
nothing. This interview is basically to inspire students. There is so much
Exactly.
to explore in this world.
So
Not, oh, Europe Study Center, we did
exactly.
this, we did that. Nothing. Even though
Yeah.
we did it, you are currently working in Hungary. I would easily say
Mm,
99.999 percentage is because of your efforts. That 0.001 is your
I
parents' support and
know.
little bit of our work. That's all. Nothing much. So
So
then, how did the process go at Europe Study Center? Explain a little bit. Yeah.
that's what. So in my first meeting, it was with Nirmala Robin, ma'am. I will never
Okay.
forget her. She
Okay.
motivated me like no one else. I like
Okay.
her so much. Until now, she is in contact with me. She's in touch. We talk very often. And
Excellent.
yeah, I like her so much. And I know she's a great fan of my work. She'll be very proud watching this video
Sure,
of
sure.
me now.
Same
Yeah,
like
because
your,
that time,
same like your, sorry, same like your mom and dad. She would feel the same. Please
yeah,
continue. Yeah.
yeah. Because I still remember when I first met her, I was so skinny and I was not this confident at all. But right now, I'm able to sit in front of camera attending this meeting, and I'm able to talk to
Thumbs up.
you with
Thumbs
this
up. Thumbs
confidence.
up.
And I'm going to the gym, working out. Like I'm able to. I'm this confident today, and I thank her a lot for that to push me do these things.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm,
When she said,
mm,
I know how good Hungary is, but, people still
mm.
say, what the countries that you're talking about are so different. You talk about Hungary, Czech Republic,
Yeah,
you say France, Italy. These countries, people are always used to talk about US, UK,
I
Australia,
would
New
say
Zealand, Canada.
these exactly, and these countries are very underrated. I would say that because after we don't value because we don't know. When I
Yes.
come here,
Yes.
yeah,
So, how did you take it? When Nirmala said, why don't you
mhm.
consider Hungary as one of your study options? What was your initial thoughts?
So one good thing about me is that I don't brand any country like, okay, this country is not famous, it's not good for this. I don't misjudge, I don't prejudge anything like that. Only we will know only when we try. And there are so many good things here. It's impossible to explain all that, but only when they try and experience. Right now, if people have those second thoughts initially, when I would write and give you this once when they complete their studies, and now when I look back at the 2.5 years, it's I wouldn't trade these years for anything.
Wonderful,
I'm very
wonderful.
happy that I did it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what Soundarya tells here is, which I want to explain to the
mm,
audience, you have to be
mm,
open minded to get new
exactly.
information. If you close your
That
mind, then we are stuck. And I'm sure, Soundarya, you would have heard a lot of stories from your schoolmates and batchmates who went to UK or other countries who spent a bomb and literally learned
mm,
very less. And compared to where you are right
exactly.
now, it's a
Yeah.
it's a world of difference. So, as I've been telling in all interviews, it's so easy for me and my
Mm,
team to sit and promote UK or Australia, New
true.
Zealand. It's so easy, but what does the
Mm.
student get? Literally nothing. So, how did you feel when you got a call from us and when you were informed that you are admitted
So
to
yeah.
Masters in Pécs?
Okay, so I started as a girl with literally I was zero before coming here, to be honest. And my dad also told like you're going on your own support, you got your own scholarship, so no matter what you have to stand on your own legs. I like that part as well because I also have one sister, and they should take care of her. So
Super.
it was a big risk for me. It's a risk because what happens if something goes wrong or I need to spend a lot? If I don't study well, my scholarship will be gone, and how will I support myself? It was so much risk, but all that I had was this biggest dream and a little bit of confidence. But confidence is something where we can water it and make it grow. So I was
Yes.
just initially for the first week I was just crying, doing nothing else, crying, crying, crying because I missed home, and I took a very big risk. And also we don't eat. I'm not used to the smell of this country and all because they eat beef, pork, and all. It was little starting. It was difficult to accept anything. It would be for anybody, but later when you start adapting little and the fruit that gives you later is immense, to be honest. The experience, the life lessons, experiences that matters most, I guess.
Most.
Yeah,
So
so I wish everyone has this opportunity. Now I'm also pushing my sister to do this, and now I like that part, so I can and now I'm in a position where I'm parenting my sister, so I'm happy.
excellent. So you were very happy when you understood that you got an admission
Mm.
at University of Pécs. And what was your master program title? Enlighten the audience.
Okay. So I did my master's in interior and spatial design.
Okay.
And yeah, it's more concerned about spatial design in the sense it's like exhibition space design, any space. Interior, I wanted to do this because my interest is in this area.
Super.
So
Before we get
this
into
is
your
my master's.
subject, yeah, Soundarya, before we get into your subject
Mm,
in detail,
mm.
tell us how did your visa process go at Mumbai? Because Hungarian consulate is in Mumbai, correct?
Yes, it's in
You went
Mumbai.
there. So how did the visa process go?
Visa, so we applied for the visa, and within few days we got a call back. Then that was my first flight to Mumbai. So I have never been to Mumbai before. Then we went to Mumbai, and a day before I went, and next day early in the morning, like 8 o'clock, I guess 8 o'clock, we had the appointment, and the person who interviewed me was very friendly. It all there were many more people with me, but he gave tests to everyone, but he didn't give me any that time. He just asked me questions first, but others had tests as well. I don't know what he found, but I was ready for the test as well. I didn't get any max test or anything, but he asked
Super.
me a few questions about me, and then I answered. Everything went very well. I submitted the documents, and all those things were perfect. The list that they sent me from ESC, I got all the documents ready. They helped me. We pre-checked everything, and I just went there with that one file, and everything was smooth. And within a few days, I got saying that my visa is everything is
Approved.
green.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. Kindly talk about what scholarships you applied and what scholarships you got, about scholarships. Yeah.
So I only applied for Stipendium Hungaricum, which is an Hungarian government scholarship, and I got accepted there. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. So what all does this scholarship cover? Who told you
So
about
this
this
scholarship,
scholarship, first of all?
yeah, this scholarship,
From Nirmala told you about
mm,
the scholarship, or the admission team at Europe Study Center? Who told you this?
the admission team from the Europe Study Center told me about the scholarship as well, and I too researched a little from my side, and I knew that there is this 100% scholarship in Hungary. 100%,
What?
it's not just for the tuition fees, but it also covers your dormitory living expense. It pays your dormitory plus tuition fees, plus they also cover your medical insurance, and plus they give us the living expense stipend every
Yes.
month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I will answer your question. Why you were not
Mm.
given any visa interview at the visa that at the embassy in Mumbai? Because you are a scholarship student. You don't get any tests during your interview.
Oh,
Okay.
all
Now you
right.
got the answer, and you would have not also got any
But
visa.
mm, mm,
Visa
mm,
fees also they would have not collected from you because you are a scholarship
yeah.
student. Okay. So tell me,
Ah,
I would like to know how happy
mm,
you were when you understood that your entire
mm.
expenses is covered, your tuition fees, living expenses is covered. When you got to know about that news,
Uh,
how happy you were? What did you feel at
I
that
was
moment?
very happy that okay, I'm capable of doing until this. Someone is ready to sponsor me for next 2 years, and I all I should do is just study that and get a degree, and then the rest is in my hands. But still, I had because I'm going far away from my home, and there is nobody who I know already, who I knew already. So if I waste my money, if there are immense ways to waste our money. It's all in our hands. So if
Yes,
I do
yes, yes.
something like that, there wouldn't be anybody to support me as well. So I
Excellent.
should take care of those things, I know. But still, I was very
On top of
what's
there are two big plus when you get a
uh,
scholarship, Soundarya. First is, yes, of
mm,
course, you save a fortune of money for your parents, for
mm,
yourself, and everything. Second is the confidence
mm,
that it gives you. You are a scholarship student,
mm.
correct? You know,
Yeah, but that confidence followed me very late because I'm leaving home for the first time. That is a big hit actually, but
so
yeah.
now, yeah, now
I'm,
we talk about, okay, now you landed in
mm,
Hungary, leaving all your
mm,
parents back home. So, what all changes you had to make compared to studying in India, compared to
mm.
studying in Hungary at
Okay,
University of Pécs?
okay. Architecture in India it's like very, very, very hard. I thought Europe will also be the same, but when I came to study masters here, they make all the things very easy for us. It's actually when my bachelor's in India was more difficult than my master's in Europe.
You know
Not
why?
just in, I have
Sorry,
friends
sorry to
in
interrupt.
other countries in Europe as well. Yeah.
Sorry, Soundarya. You know why it's hard?
Uh, uh, why?
Because in most of the cases, we memorize and we don't understand much. We just, for
Mm,
the examination sake of it, we go. But when it comes to Europe, only you can understand and
mm,
study. That's why you
mm.
started this particular question's answer as, in Europe, I felt
That's
it
true,
much more
sir.
easier
But
to study.
for architecture, the thing is we cannot memorize anything. Everything is on the. We have to do models. We have to do sheets. We have to do drawings. N number of things. But they don't make our tasks easy here. Here, how is it is that they already it's like template. They already have everything ready. We should just put our work. It's so much easy. Everything is pre-planned and very clearly designed, so it makes us our work easy. Also, if I struggle in my design, if because creativity does not always work, we need some space to become creative again. Like we need that. Creativity doesn't always work for anybody. We need that time and space, and here the professors are so friendly, and they will sit with you and help you with your project, like their project. So we can put our ideas together, and there are a lot of team activities here where we can all put our ideas together and work on a single project. That's where I've started valuing like teamworks and all. Until then, in India, it's very competitive. Everybody is so competitive. It's like you win or I win. But there, if you see, there is no growth. But here I learned that okay, if we work together, there is only growth. They will
Yes.
grow, we will also grow, because we are putting our minds together. And I felt I learned a lot of good things here. So winning is not important. That's why now I said that I don't value my gold medal anymore, because winning is not important. It's all about learning and using it appropriately to your life.
But I still feel, gold medal is a gold medal. You worked so hard to get it. So, in learning wise, what all
Mm.
adaptation or changes that you had to make for you to be successful in your masters, learning wise?
Okay. So while I study masters, I also did a part-time job here. So what I do, my everyday routine would be like I wake up, I complete my assignments or homeworks, and then I get ready for that day. I prepare like okay, how should I get ready, be ready for the coming class? Because here the professors always expect that we should be ready for the class. What are they because every syllabus is there in the timetable, like what are they going to do in that class. It's before 1 month before they post everything, so we have to be prepared for the upcoming class. So early in the morning I do those things. I have my breakfast, get ready, then go to the university. After my class is complete, from there I go there straight to my part-time job. Then after that, I come back. I make my dinner and then I eat well, or yeah, I do these things and then I eat at least. I have. I'm a morning person, so I try to do most of the things in my mornings. Yeah, and evenings are for myself. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. No,
Mm.
great to know, like,
So.
how you manage all your activities, because you have to cook, you have to take care of yourself, and also studies plus your work. Amazing. I think
Mm,
these things made you whom you are today. It made you, from a
true.
girl back home in India,
Mm.
completely comfort zone, to Europe, where
True.
you are
At
on your
home, I
own.
don't do anything. My mom does everything for me. She spoiled me so much initially, but I there itself I like to be independent, but I didn't have the opportunity to be independent because our Indian parents always pamper and spoil the kid. So here, if we come out, if we are hungry, even though if we are dead hungry, we have to buy our own groceries. We have to come back. We have to cook. Only if we cook, there is food in our plate. Even though if you go out to restaurants, you pay so much for the food and you get very little, and you wouldn't be satisfied. Always,
Yes,
when you step out of the home, you will always look for home food.
super.
Yeah.
Soundarya, do you agree with my statement? It can be purely your opinion. When I say
Okay.
kids, at 17, 18 years old,
Mm.
try doing bachelors itself in Europe. What is your opinion on that?
Mhm. That's actually a very good thing. I regret now. Why I didn't come for my bachelor's here. That's actually a very good thing. All these things that I got lately in life, they will get very early.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
they will be smart
exactly.
very early. Yeah.
So tell us about your examinations. How do they assess whatever you have learned?
Okay. Okay, in India, what do? We sit and write our exams for 2 hours, 3 hours. No matter we finish our paper for in half an hour, we have to sit for 2 hours straight at least. But here, it's not like that. If you finish your exam in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can uh, go home or go out wherever you want, like right away. They don't waste our time at all. And there are oral exam, written exams, and the submission of assignments, projects, models. In my case. So they assess us in all these things, not just written exams.
So it's a holistic way of assessing a student's knowledge or
Free
understanding,
capability, exactly.
rather than just writing,
Written
writing
exams,
forever.
exactly. So all the exams that I have attended so far has completed in like 10 to 15 minutes.
So Soundarya doesn't write all these record notes or observations, right? Like how we do it in
Not
India.
at all, not at all, not at all.
I I still
But
don't.
I
I
wrote those
cannot.
in India.
Yeah, that's what. See, I can still
Mm,
not understand. Even today, sitting and writing record notes for what joy, I seriously don't
mm,
understand. This is a classic example where
mm,
we don't think why we are doing this, but we just plainly do it. That's how it is.
mm.
You'll be surprised
True.
to know, Soundarya. Uh,
Mm.
do you have any idea, like, what is the maximum fees that the kids pay at a university in Chennai nowadays? Any idea
That's
for
a lot,
engineering?
I know. It's
6.5 to 7
yeah.
lakhs. 6.5 to 7 lakhs they pay, Soundarya. This is the fee structure
Rather, they
that they
can do
pay
that
per
too.
year. But see, this is what is happening, and these sort of interviews we wanted to create that awareness. So now,
Mm,
after your examinations, then comes the final semester, your master thesis.
mm.
So, what was your
Yeah.
topic in your master thesis?
So my topic was it's about a natural healing center in
Okay,
Europe. They gave me a site here in Pécs where I live in. So
okay,
it's a renovation project. So I can choose my own project for that site, and they also gave me like 7 to 8 sites. I can choose one. So I chose a site and then introduced a natural healing center over there, and. And they liked it very much. Like I also liked my project so much. In India, mostly interior design is like wall paneling, ceiling, fall ceilings and stuff. Here, it's not at all like that. It's designing for human. We don't need such expensive materials on our rooms to make our lives more happy. It's like very subtle. So I learned so much of things about that. We should not waste our money like that. There are
yes.
immense ways to keep it subtle, simple, and still look good. So I like those. So my project was very simple, subtle, but so functional, and it is like a profit making concept. Yeah. because it's
Super.
a healing
Super.
center. It needs customers. Yeah.
So you had the scholarship for the first year as well as the second year, correct?
Yeah, throughout all 4 semesters.
4 semester. Kindly enlighten the audience. For example, first year you got the scholarship. For you to get the scholarship the second year, what all you should have done?
Oh, okay. There is a specific grade. Like we have to, we should be like above 80% in all the subjects, and you should not take more than four leaves in a semester. So we should be present. It's actually good. It's easy when you are involved. When you are committed to your studies, it's easy. If we just went abroad to enjoy life, then it's not going to be easy at all. Because we should not fall sick. Also, we have to take care of our health in order to not be absent for classes. So we have to be present. We have to get good credits and yeah, marks. So it's easy. I think for me it was easy. I didn't, and also we have to learn the language of the country. Hungarian they teach us, and then we have to get good marks in Hungarian as well.
That's just basic, right? Just for your understanding. That's all.
Yeah.
But medium of instruction,
Basics,
whatever
just
you studied was in English only.
English. Yeah,
Yes.
English.
Because we are completely against non-English taught programs and courses. We, out of interest, we can learn languages, but medium of instruction should be only English. We strictly follow that. So the moment you graduated, how did you feel?
Oh, from here I couldn't. Actually, the first day when I graduated, I couldn't realize that. Okay, I'm graduated now. I didn't have that feeling, but later, after 2 3 days, when I think, okay, I made it. Now I'm done. I'm a graduate. I was so happy. Like my family was so happy. Everybody was happy, and. Yeah, and the family I created here, they all attended my graduation ceremony, and it was so it's like accomplishing something, right? So I have the habit of writing journal, bullet journal. I have my planner, journals, everything ready. So 3 years back, I opened my diary, and so I have a goals page. I can show you now. Wait.
Sure, why not?
So
I would love to see.
okay, so this is my bullet journal of the year 2021. Okay. My 2021 bullet journal. I will show you. So, I have this is my goals page, and in my studies thing, I wrote UG gold medal, learn professional cooking and baking, and then the next goal is study PG abroad. Okay,
wow.
And I wrote that time, and when I graduated, I ticked that box, and it's one of the best feeling. From goals to from having it in my note, from that goal, when I accomplish it, and I can do it, I made it. So I'm happy. When I can do that thing, I can do it. It gives me the confidence that I can do anything in life.
Exactly. This is what I literally plead to youngsters. Don't sit at comfort zone. Pack your bags and explore the world is what I say. But for the sake of exploring, please don't sell your ancestral property listening to all these XYZ agents and consultants. See, it pains me looking at people going abroad for medicine and looking at people spending lakhs and lakhs and crores in education, and them struggling to repay their education loan. It really pains. That's also an objective of doing this interview. By the way, it's not that everybody will get a scholarship like Soundarya. If not for scholarship also, for example, the university that she studies is like very, nominal fee structure. So it's not going to burden parents in a very big way. So after your graduation, now let us know about your job search, about the current job that you're working. This is also really inspiring.
Okay. So yeah, I just graduated this July, and I was working as a part timer under a software engineer who owns two multi cuisine restaurant here. I was working under him. I was doing, so he has this two business, plus he's a software engineer for a US company. So I liked his work. He's an inspiration for me. So I liked how he works, multitasks things. So I have my, should I reveal my future goals? Okay, I will tell.
Of course. Why not?
Okay, I have this tiny dream of opening I should have my own architecture studio. So when I
Super.
work on my projects, later for my later long term goal is this one. So I want to open my own tiny restaurant or something with only healthy food but tasty. So I had this dream of becoming a chef as well. So like for later time. So I want to open my own restaurant. So I want to so for both architecture studio and restaurant. So I need to learn how a business works. So and here when I work under him, I'm learn he's managing a full time job plus two businesses. So he's helping. He gave me the he said, Soundarya, you just stay now. I will give you the visa. And you can parallelly, if you want to do anything else in this world, you try whatever you want to do. You can try. I will give you accommodation, food, and I will give you your visa and medical insurance further also. You can do your thing, but I want you to help me in my business. So like I'm helping him, and now I know when I start my own what I should do. So
Super. You
I'm
just
in
finished
that
in,
process.
yeah, you just finished 5, 6
Yeah,
months before, right? You're just
exactly.
starting
But
your
no,
exploration.
the thing is I'm parallelly applying to my things as well, and I am getting offers. So
Wonderful.
soon I will be there. So yeah,
Wonderful.
for this year I'm working here, but maybe next year I'll be in some other
Yeah, it's all about exploring
somewhere
new
else.
things and
Yeah,
picking up what you get and moving
yeah,
towards what
yeah,
you want.
exactly. Right
Really
now I'm
amazing.
freelancing some architecture projects here as well. Like I'm designing furnitures here. He gave like for his business I have designed furnitures. So it's like that. I'm
Super. So
freelancing that
you
this
are
yeah.
into freelancing, you are like supporting a
Mm.
business activity,
And I'm
doing so many things.
so since he's a software engineer, he's also helping me build my own architectural firm studio here. So we
Super.
are working on our website now. Hopefully, if
Super.
that works out, so whichever I'm putting my seed everywhere, so whichever grows, I'll continue
Soundarya,
that.
the
So if
next
that,
upcoming years, our next interview will
mm,
be in your studio. Okay? In the upcoming years.
sure, for sure.
See,
So if
everything,
I
ma,
get projects here, yeah, I
sure.
will
See,
be
everything
opening my studio here. Yeah,
wonderful. You will for sure. See, everything starts with, you know, some sort of an aspiration, inspiration, and we take
exactly.
incremental steps towards that.
Mm,
And for
yeah,
that, of course, you need to have a plan and you need to
mm,
make efforts to, accomplish your plan and reach
yeah.
your goal.
Exactly. Dreaming is very, very important. If we
Exactly.
also just dreaming is not important. We have to feed that dream. We have to keep watering our. We have to make efforts to how to make the dream work.
Yes.
So
When you,
dreaming big is very important.
yeah, when you share all these achievements and what you're doing right now with your
Mm,
fellow classmates, who
mm,
did
mm,
not wanted to pursue masters because of several ideas, what do your
mm.
friends say right now about what you're doing currently?
They are asking me. Why don't you take me with you as well? They still ask me how to apply and come, and I'm helping many of my juniors, like
Very
what to
good.
do, how
Very
to
good.
proceed, how to make things
Very good.
happen. Yeah.
Very good. Because people who are super successful, they always do the
Mm,
right thing at the right time. Time is also important.
exactly.
You keep
Mm,
postponing, you keep pushing, nothing happens. You cannot just
mm,
think to do it. You have to do it.
yeah.
See, for
We have to
example,
do it.
Saundarya,
Mm,
I
mm,
send hundreds and hundreds of students. And I will not say
mm,
everybody is as successful as Saundarya. Okay? Who put in their efforts, who focused,
mm,
who understood,
mm,
parents have given us
mm.
this permission and the money to come
Exactly.
here and study.
Mm,
Make it count. This is what. That's
exactly.
why I have started this series of
Mm,
interviews so that I can enlighten
mm,
the
mm, mm,
audiences with all these opportunities available and Hungary as a
mm,
study destination. By the way,
mm.
do you know how old is your University of Pécs? Any idea?
Yeah, I know it's very good. It's like in Europe, it's the 10th university. It's very old. And
Yeah.
one
To be
one more thing I
precise,
had to.
700
Mm,
plus years old.
mm, oh. That's huge.
because
Mm,
because you had a great experience at University of Pécs.
mm,
Okay, that is
mm,
only possible. It is not
mm,
possible if you join XYZ universities in Hungary. Only when you go join
mm,
the premier universities in Hungary, you get these sort of
mm.
things. That's why if you look at
True.
me sending students
Mm,
to Hungary for technical programs
mm.
like this, I just stick to Ethos Laurent and Pécs. That's it. The number one and the number two, done and dusted.
Yeah.
So now, how happy your parents are? What are they telling you?
They are very happy. They are very happy. They want to meet me. Now I'm trying to bring them here for, because whatever I experience, I want them also to experience whatever I do. So I'm trying them to bring here for vacation and stuff. Let's see. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I can bring them here and we can explore together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hungary is an amazing place, and especially Budapest is a
Mm,
top three tourist destination in
mm,
Europe. Must to
mm.
explore. Yeah,
Mm.
excellent.
Also in Europe, I wouldn't say like where, which country we study or in which university we study. It's everything is in our hands. Like
Yes,
what we
it's
do with that.
completely.
Mm,
That's what I keep telling all my parents and students visiting our office. I only facilitate your admission and your visa and your other activities.
mm, mm,
It's all about
mm.
how well they make use of it, basically. For example, you got your
Exactly.
gold medal. Okay, the same
Mm.
teacher who taught you only taught the others also, but you got gold
Yeah.
medal because you
Oh.
made use of it. You went
Mm,
so hard at it and grabbed all these things. Okay, and
mm.
especially in India, I see the biggest problem is blaming others, complaining, and finding
Yeah.
reasons why
True.
not to do such a work. And this belongs to the
Mm,
95% of the categories. 5% of the people are like you,
mm.
during their studies
But
itself, they masters,
yeah, this is
they
there,
make it up.
but Indians are actually very smart and we are very, very capable and talented. The thing is, we should just make the right use of it. That's it. I would say
Exactly.
I'm meeting hundreds of foreigners here, and I would write and give you like Indians are like they are very smart. Whoever I meet, they are very smart, very talented, very capable, and I feel that's a very good possession, right? To have.
Yes.
That's nice. I'm so proud of my country and all
Yes.
these experiences. What I learned here, what I got here, and my future goals. All the business plans I told you, all those are. I want to implement those things in India just to make my home a better place for the
100%.
to live in. Yeah, yeah.
100%, ma. See, that's what I see. In any of my interviews, wherever you would have seen, I never complain
Mm,
any students about anything.
mm,
All the students are
mm,
good, provided are
mm.
they getting high quality education? Are they being taught by
Yeah,
professors with high levels of knowledge? We need to give
yeah.
all these
That's
things to
true.
the children, then ask them the question. But
Yeah.
not giving them these things, just sitting and
Mm,
blaming the younger minds, you know,
mm.
it's really sad. Wonderful. So, very
Yeah.
nice talking to you. And when we approached you, you were immediately ready to do the interview for us. It's
Yeah,
on
it's
behalf
my
of
pleasure.
Europe.
I'm happy.
Thank you. Because to
If at
record,
least one person get inspires and out of all the people who's watching this video, if at least one comes here and does this, it's a win for me. Like I am very happy. Someone got inspired because of this, and they did it for. It's a good thing. So why not? Yeah.
yes, Saudharya. That's why I aim to do
Mm.
ASAP 100 interviews. So that's
Okay.
that's my that's my aim. Today, this is my third
uh,
interview. So I'm going back to back
oh.
and recording all these things
Uh,
because I
mm,
need to document so that
mm,
people understand about the opportunities and what all they can
mm,
do and what all they should not do also you have told in this video, which will be you
mm.
know really nice. And I wish you best of luck, best wishes, and all your checklist in your diary. I want you to
Yeah.
keep
Check everything.
because life is one, Soundarya. We have to keep moving. We have to
Exactly.
aspire big, and we have to keep exploring, learning, and move forward.
Mm,
Wonderful. Any last
mm,
words to our audience before we sum up this excellent interview?
yeah. Yeah. Dream big, put your foot to the ground, and work towards your goals. That's it.
Super. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very
And
much.
thank
Yeah.
you. When I am sure when I come to Hungary, 100% I'll take your time and come and meet you.
For sure.
Okay?
For sure, we should
Thank you.
meet.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah,
Best
hopefully.
wishes
Thank
and
you very
convey our
much, sir.
regards.
Thank you.
Thank you. Convey our regards to your family also. And I also thank
Yes,
you
sir,
on
for
behalf
sure.
of Europe Study Center and the parents and students watching this interview. Thank you.
I should thank everyone. Thanks to Europe Study Center, thanks to my family, thanks to my friends, my UG professors, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
See you.